Hello people of YouTube, this is Cool back again with Minecraft as always, but today guys we're not on Redcraft. I know. So today's not actually a Let's Play, today's a tutorial. Basically, as you can see here, my deaths are ridiculously high, and they've been doing that on Redcraft because I'm terrible at the game. So I've decided to kind of come up with an idea that would allow people to, without plugins and stuff, be able to do it on a vanilla server. You do have to be an op to be able to do it, as you do need creative mode. Sorry guys. But it is a nice way to be able to allow players on a server to essentially pay to have deaths removed. And now I can think of some other ways that something like this could be used. Like if you used a score counter or something like on your scoreboard here. So instead of having that represent deaths, that represents, you know, just a general score or something whatsoever. And it would just allow you to essentially like buy more score or less score, whatever. Ignore that down there, that's just my day-night cycle, so it stays noon all the time. But basically, there's this little chest up here, and you know, you can put signs up here and stuff to direct people. But for the most part, what I've done is, what you do is, you'll see I'm at 10:31:31, and if I pay 1 diamond, I'll be at 10:31:30. It subtracts one, essentially one death every time I put a diamond in. The only thing I was not able to do is you can't put an entire stack in. Essentially, that'll just rip you off. Basically, every time you put in a diamond, it subtracts 1 from the closest player. It doesn't work for like an entire stack though. And then, you know, say somebody tries to cheat and they put in some sandstone. You'll see nothing happened. I'm still at 10:31:30, and what happened is it actually came down here. You can't cheat the system. And basically the way that works is this little unit right here, you might have recognized from a previous video. I think I did a sorter video, I'm not really sure. If I haven't, I will. So this here is just a small little sorter, and right here is where it's only going to accept diamonds. One of the reasons that you're going to need creative mode is because you are going to need bedrock. And the reason I say you're going to need bedrock is no one who isn't in creative mode can achieve bedrock. So because they can't get bedrock, they can't put it in here and then have that be the only other usable currency. If somebody were to put bedrock in here, it's actually going to start to mess up the system if they put more than 1 in. If they put in 1, it would be fine. But if they put in more than that, it'll mess up the whole system. And if they can do basically 2 bedrock in here, then this slot would become available. So it would look like this. And then anybody can put in anything that they'd want. And then you don't want that. So somebody might change it out for dirt. So basically, the way that works is these hoppers have to be facing away. You'll see that that's the pipeline that runs to this chest. They cannot, this one is the most important one. You cannot have it pointed straight down because otherwise it will just drain anyway. If you have it facing away, then only if this slot matches up can it accept the item. So then only if this hopper here has a diamond in it, will this hopper accept the diamond. If it doesn't, it goes that way into that chest. And if it has a diamond, then it gets pulled out, sent down here, and then once it goes through this hopper here, it runs through this comparator and goes into this, what do you call it? My god, command block, thank you. And the command block here I have is /scoreboard players remove, and then of course I'm prosec deaths. Although I believe that this here, now that I think about it, should be at P. Oops, no, I don't want capital P. Do I have caps lock on? Ah, I had caps lock on. Sherry me. I'm so sherry. Oh, I have. Let's just make sure that works. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now it's going to do for the closest player, and I was the closest player. Then what it does here is it goes into this chest empties into this hopper, which empties into this dropper. This dropper has a comparator on it, a repeater, sends it down here to the comparator clock, runs it back, and weirdly enough, runs it right back into the same dropper with a 4-tick delay. That 4-tick delay is incredibly important because if you get more than one item in this chest, then it'll keep going. And then it just shoots the diamonds into lava. So that way no one can, you know, put a diamond in, run down here really quick and try to catch it. Or try to, like, dig around and fish out their diamonds. And then there's no diamond cache or something that somebody can have. Now, if you were, say, the owner of the server, or again an op, and you had ability to build within the spawn limits, then you could actually set this up where just in a spot where nobody can have access to it, and this bottom part past the chest would become useless. So all this down here you don't need. This chest could just be a double chest, or you could have like a hopper down here to essentially have like another chest, you know, down here, and then vice versa, and blah blah blah. And what that would do is it would just collect all the diamonds that people spent, and then if you were, you know, administrator or an op and you had the ability to get down to that chest, you could raid it all the time and free diamonds for you. So that's kind of like, it's kind of a sneaky business. I don't know how much I'd recommend it, because I don't know how people on a server would feel about you being able to charge something that they wouldn't be able to charge for. I don't know. It's just kind of an idea that you could run. The only problem that I found with it is, see, if I put in like this, which is almost an entire stack, you'll see it gets removed once, and then that's it. You actually can hear the diamonds going. So yeah. Oh, there you go. You get to see the diamonds go. But yeah, I can't get this to like cycle. I feel like if I could put in something here to kind of like stop diamonds, so like they stop go at a 1-tick pulse, so that way the repeater here would constantly be turned on and off to turn this command block on and off, then that would work. But right now, just to do it so you can, you know, use up some diamonds, or in all honesty, you can charge whatever you want. Basically, where these diamonds are, you put anything you want, as long as it's 2. So like you could charge 2 hoppers, 2 command blocks, 2 diamond blocks, 2 emerald blocks, 2 glass blocks, anything, as long as it stacks. You could charge a bucket, and as long as it's 2, and then people just charge that. Make sure you let people know, like, you have to use this or that, which is why you would have signs here. But it's kind of just a nice thing to be able to let people, you know, either purchase away deaths so they don't have 10,031.28. But again, like, you could use it for really anything, you know, if they want to purchase more score or something. So say instead of having it be deaths, it's just their general score. Then what you could do is in here, so right now my scoreboard is deaths, I added that one. But instead of remove, you could just put, very simply, add. So now, so pretend that that's not, pretend that's not deaths. I hit my mic and I feel bad, I'm so sorry. So pretend that that's not deaths, and that's just my score. I'm doing really good right now. If I put a diamond in, now you'll see that it's adding. So now I'm at the end, there is a 9. If I put another one in, now it's 30. So it's adding now. So like that could just be a way if you want to keep score of players. And then again, you know, there's a ton of different things you could do with this. I really see that this could be used for, you know, role playing. It could be used for what I'm going to use it for, just keeping deaths down, because I'm really, really good at dying a lot. And just general stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm going to say, you know, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, rate, comment, love it, like, and as always, guys, if you have any questions, comments about this contraption, feel free to post in the comments down below, or send me a personal message of any issues you have. I'll be glad to help. This is kind of the best I could come up with for this problem. I didn't see any other tutorials or anything like this on YouTube, so I'm kind of hoping that this will help out. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.